In early startups, leadership development is informal. Founders, mentors directly, feedback loops are tight. But once organization grow beyond 30 to 50 people, proximity breaks. Many companies introduce structured leadership programs with written reflections. And here's the operational challenge. Human attention does not scale linearly with headcount. As participation increases, signal gets buried in volume. So the question becomes, how do we preserve judgment at scale without adding management overhead or blind automation? Three things break when coaching scales. First, signal to noise ratio. Not every reflection requires intervention. Second, interpretation drift. Different coaches may evaluate similar inputs differently. Third, attention bottleneck. Reviewing dozens of reflections weekly becomes cognitively expensive. At this point, leadership development becomes a system design challenge, not just a coaching exercise. So the obvious solution is machine learning, right? Because it can give, classify, predict, and it can give the score. But in people system, blind automation introduces risk. Leaders don't just want predictions, they want reasoning. So instead of building a heavy predictive model, I built an explainable rule-based decision support layer. The goal is not to automate judgment, but to help decision makers allocate attention intelligently. So the system follows four principles. First is like detect dominant leadership themes like delegation, prioritization, communication, role clarity, and we can add further themes also based on the need. As of now, I have given a few themes. Second, separate clarity from actionability. A reflection can be well written but still lack concrete next steps. Third, uncertain use cases are flagged for human review. Fourth, the system is intentionally conservative. If confidence is low, it defers to human judgment. Okay, so next we will be seeing a small demo. Okay, so I have given over here. This is the demo. The code and everything is here for your availability and for easy way of extracting the code. I have given the GitHub link also. You can use it. Okay, so here is the input file, here is the output file, and here is that code actually. So I will explain. Here is the input file. Okay, so this sample input. Okay, we have structure reflection inputs like what is the participation ID. Just for I will explain more. Like participation ID, program, week number, question, and what is the response. So the key idea is converting the unstructured text into a structured analysis. Like if I go into the code, okay, so you can see over here. Okay, so I have given this is the, like you can see what is the participation ID, program name. So you can explore further. You can take my GitHub link and you can fork the code and you can work if you are technically strong and if you love to work actually. So the next part is like theme detection. So this steps gives a theme detection like this layer identifies dominant leadership themes such as delegation, prioritization, communication, because this helps to categorize reflection content into leadership dimensions. Okay. So the next we need to get the quality, right? The what is the evaluation quality or the what is the quality evaluation? Say like the system evaluates clarity and depth of reflection, so clear articulation often signals structured thinking, which is useful in leadership tracking. Okay, so the next part is like actionability. So here we got the result like what is high, medium. So based on the response, the next part is the actionability score. Okay, so this step checks whether the reflection includes forward movement or concrete next steps because leaders benefit from distinguishing insight from execution intent. So you can hear over the thing like we have the actionability score. This will give whether it is low. Since I have, as of now, I have only five records. I have given the result as low. But if the records are more and if you can explore further, you can get a different score actually. The next will be like a human review flag. So if the confidence is low, okay, the system flags it for review instead of auto classifying, because this is important, right? This protects the trust. So finally, okay, we got the output, like what is the confidence level over here, like I have given. So confidence level is medium, needs human review, yes. Actionability score, okay, so I can give you the output also over here. So here is the output. So for the participation ID for this program, okay, this is sample program for the week, which week it has happened. This is the question, okay, and for the response, okay, the submission timestamp, you can explore further. The quality score is high, actionability score is low, confidence level, that is medium, and especially this needs human review or not, because sometimes it may not require human review, but sometimes it may require human review. So that I have explained over here. Also, you can see the chart. Okay, I have given like how this has performed. Like this provides a quick prioritization snapshot for leadership teams. Okay, so you can explore further through my GitHub code. Okay, let's go back over here. So if you look into the thing, like this type of systems becomes relevant when leadership programs move from informal to structured. When scale increases, judgment must be supported by systems. It should not be replaced. So, especially in founder led organizations where culture and leadership quality are strategic assets. Okay. So, I hope you enjoyed this. And this is not about building another dashboard. Okay, so it is about protecting the judgment as organizational scale. Most automations effort in people systems fail because they optimize efficiency before trust. I believe the order should be reversed. Trust first, then the automation second. I am particularly interested in how decision support systems evolve in people intensive environments. If you are building leadership infrastructure or internal capability systems inside a growing organization, I welcome a thoughtful exchange on where automation adds leverage and where it introduces risk. So the demo code is available in GitHub, and my broader work is linked through my portfolio. For deeper discussions, feel free to connect on LinkedIn or reach out at the provided email like zenithquest2016 @gmail.com. And scaling culture is ultimately a systems design problem, and systems deserve deliberate architecture. Thanks for watching.